Let's just get right to it. We need to talk about something that's quietly running the show behind the scenes of your life, from how you feel when you wake up to how you fight off a cold. We're talking about your gut.
95%. Just let that number hang in the air for a second. 95%. What on earth could be that high?
You're looking at it. That's the percentage of serotonin, the chemical that literally governs your mood, your happiness, even your sleep, that is made in your gut. Not your brain, your gut. The implications of that are staggering. It means your mental health is directly physically tied to your digestive health. It's time to start paying attention to what it's telling you.
So, how do we start listening? Well, some signals are pretty hard to miss.
Look, we all get a little bloated from time to time. That's normal. But if you're dealing with that constant, uncomfortable, pressurized feeling day in and day out, that's your gut screaming for help. It means it's struggling to break down your food, and some of the not-so-good bacteria in there are having an absolute field day, creating all that excess gas. And we gotta talk about what's happening in the bathroom. Are things irregular, going less than 3 times a week, or maybe the complete opposite? A happy gut is a regular gut. So if you're dealing with chronic constipation or constant diarrhea, that's a classic sign that the ecosystem inside you is out of whack. And then there's that awful burning feeling. Frequent heartburn, stomach cramps, or just that general abdominal pain. These are not things to just tough out. It's your body's alarm system. Now, these are the obvious signs, right? But what about the ones that are hiding in plain sight? This is where it starts to get really, really interesting. That feeling of being totally drained all the time, it might not just be about a lack of sleep. The real problem could be starting deep inside your gut. Here's the deal. If your gut microbiome is imbalanced, it just can't absorb essential nutrients properly. I'm talking about things like iron and B vitamins, the very things your body needs to create energy. And remember all that serotonin we talked about? When its production is disrupted in your gut, it can totally mess with your sleep, leading to insomnia or just poor quality rest. It's a brutal cycle of exhaustion. Okay, so we've talked about what you're feeling on the inside, but what if your gut is sending out distress signals on the outside, on your skin, or even on the scale? This is what's known as the gut-skin axis. And it is fascinating. When your gut lining gets compromised, think of it like a security fence with holes in it, toxins can leak into your bloodstream. Your body's response? Inflammation. And where does that inflammation show up? On your skin, as things like acne, eczema, or psoriasis. And it doesn't stop there. An unhealthy gut can also throw your blood sugar and fat storage way off balance, causing unexplained weight gain or loss that has nothing to do with your diet.
All right, get ready for another huge number, 70%.
That's right. The vast majority of your body's entire defense system, your immune cells, are headquartered in your gut. So if you feel like you're that person who catches every single cold that goes around, it's a massive clue that your gut's defenses are down, leaving your whole body vulnerable. Now let's tie all of this together with the most mind-blowing concept of all, the fact that your gut is, in many ways, your second brain. This is the gut-brain axis. Think of it as a super busy two-way communication highway running between your gut and your brain. They are constantly talking to each other. What happens in your gut sends signals that directly affect your mind, and your thoughts and feelings can send signals that directly affect your gut. It is not a one-way street. And the results of that conversation are so real. Inflammation in the gut can lead to serious anxiety and depression. That annoying brain fog where you can't focus or think clearly, that's often a direct signal of a disrupted gut-brain connection. And get this, those intense cravings you get for sugar, they can literally be triggered by the bad bacteria in your gut that feed on sugar and send signals up to your brain demanding more. It's wild. So after hearing all of that, I know the big question is, okay, what do I actually do about it? Well, here's the best part. You have so much more control than you think. Let's talk about some simple, super powerful steps you can start taking today. First, eat more fiber. Fruits, veggies, whole grains, this stuff is superfood for your good gut bacteria. Second, cut way back on sugar and processed foods. You're literally starving the bad guys. Third, bring in reinforcements. Fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, or kimchi are packed with probiotics, the good bacteria themselves. Fourth, manage your stress. Remember that two-way highway? Meditation, a walk in nature, whatever works for you, it makes a huge difference. And finally, sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours. It's when your gut does its most important repair and reset work. And that really is the main takeaway here, isn't it? If we've learned anything, it's that gut health isn't just about digestion.
It's this incredible, constant dialogue between our body and our mind, and it's essential for our overall holistic well-being.
It really is that simple. When you start taking care of your gut, you're not just fixing your stomach, you're taking care of your entire self.
So, next up, we are going to explore the fascinating science of how habits actually form in our brains. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that one. And now, I want to hear from you. What topic should we break down next? Drop your ideas in the comments below.